Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, when you get these very, very rare cars in, it's always exciting to walk around these things, kind of show the stuff that's on there. Although we know a little bit about Chevelles, we are not the ultimate expert in the world on these things. We show them how we got them, and we certainly take the information that was given to us and we pass it on to you after looking at the things that they've said and kind of verify that stuff. So as I walk around this car, I'm going to tell you what we've seen on the car and what the previous seller told us about the car. And then I believe we'll also have an appraisal coming with it too that should help out authenticate the rest of the selling value of it. So this is one of those spectacular, spectacular cars. I encourage you to come out and look at this car if you can. It's going to be gone soon. It just arrived. It's what we call a new arrival. And as we walk around, man, it's pretty authentic. It's got a couple small little things. For instance, the tires that go on the car are the Polyglas GTs. They've been ordered. They're not here yet. So once those get here, we'll go ahead and put those on. And then other than that, the car should be pretty much the way it rolled off the factory. It's got a couple aftermarket gauges on top of the Super Sport dash. But this car has been fully restored underneath, top, bottom, back, front, everything. And I think that you're probably safe to pull those aftermarket gauges out. Some people are super peculiar and love to run aftermarket gauges just to make sure, or they like the look. So we can take those out for you, or we may just tuck them under the dash so you really can't see them. And that would leave the last little bit that I see as super evident that it's not totally stock, would be this emblem on the hood. But it's such a great emblem, nobody will ever fault you for having it on there. So let's talk about some of the cool things on this car. This is an original 75 coated car. 75 is cranberry red. Black stripes are the way it came, and black bucket interior. As we look at it, we look at the great gaps in the doors. You know, these cars are notorious if they don't have the original quarters on them and things like that, for the door gaps to be ugly, or the bottom of the door to stick out. And these right here just look great. And I'm hoping Justin will get back here and kind of show you, as crazy as this scene, we're going to talk about fit and finish on a Chevelle. And look, it's just beautiful. And on top of it, check out this paint. You can read the window sticker almost verbatim on this car. That is mirror finished paint, man. That is just spectacular. And that's the side of the car. The top of the car is even shinier. Look at that, man. This car's been wet sanded, polished, buffed, loved, and everything. As we walk around, I look for little stuff when I look at cars. You know, even things like this car here has a factory tach and gauges. It also has the clock, and even the clock works. Nobody really goes through all that effort and detail unless they really want to show the car. Let's take a peek under the hood for a minute. Got your tower clamps, okay? GM hoses, exhaust manifolds. This is coded CRV under the hood. I want to read a couple of the codes that I got off the car for you. And these are the things that the client who was selling it, and we were able to see on the car, as much as we can verify about the authenticity of it, is what we see evident right here. So it's a CRV block, and it's stamped on the front. Now anybody can re-stamp the block, and that's true, but this has also got the 512 casting number on the block. And only the LS6s came with that, and made for a 4-bolt main, heavy-duty block, and this also has the correct casting numbers on the heads, and unfortunately I look like a moron, because I'm reading it, but I can't remember every casting number and every number of every car ever built, so I apologize for that. It's got the 291 heads on either the left or right side, and the correct head on the other side. It's got the right Winters intake manifold, cowl induction air cleaner. It's got the deep roof pulleys on it, and just nicely detailed underneath here. And it makes that great sound that the camshaft is definitely the way it's supposed to be. And as you rode through the shifter, it's great. So it's hard to believe that this is a matching numbers car with a matching numbers transmission. Just amazing that it survived that long and somebody was able to take care of it. But it has been fully restored, and we were able to get it. And for the first time ever, if you can afford to buy a car like this, this is the last time you'll ever be able to buy this car at this price point. These cars are gonna double again, just like they did the last time. And may the market correct or whatever, 10 years from now, this car is still going to be worth significantly more than you have to pay for it today. And I encourage you, like if you got the funds to do this, and I just minimize it to funds because the fun and funds and dollars, it's just a great piece. Talk about bragging rights. Anyway, so a couple of small things. These had some ugly scratches on it, put some new ones on it, just haven't peeled the tape off of them yet. we are going to take this car to a couple shows, is how beautiful it is. But anyway, let's take a peek inside, because inside is really, really nice too. Here's a nice feature that we forget about, tilt wheel. You know, we take that for granted because all of the cars come with tilt wheel now, okay? Got the original AM radio in the car. Those are the 2 gauges I told you about. Buckets, console, 4-speed. I love the Super Sport dash, and again, the clock is working like a champ. New carpets, seat covers, dash, headliner, A-pillars, door panels, chrome, you name it, all new. If you've ever restored a car, you can easily spend $3,000 and $4,000 just inside here. Nice foams. Look at this, is nice upholstery done right. These have the right ribs in them, great texture. They're not overstuffed, just nicely, nicely done. Let's take a peek in the trunk and we'll look at the detail there. Full-size spare. The jack is detailed. It's got the right stickers. New gaskets, weather stripping. The trunk has been splatter coated. New bumpers, correct tips, new gas tank. This one has the F41 suspension, so you get the rear sway bar. And just, I mean, this car rolls down the road. Now I know why. It was the most, this was the most powerful car that GM produced in mass production. But look at the fit and finish on this. It's a spectacular example. Even the package tray is done beautifully. Speaker grills are great. But enough of my rambling. How about I start it for you so you can hear a little bit about it. In closing up a spectacular car on this, if I ramble on and ramble on, I will dilute the value of this car for every word I say. All I tell you is, if you can get a car like this, you can afford to get a car like this. This is the last time I believe that you'll be able to buy one. It's just very nice. You know, with the casting numbers on the block, you're kind of assured some things. We encourage you to come look at it for yourself and verify if you need to. If not, then we'll enclose, ship it to your door, and the price includes free enclosed door-to-door shipping. Anyway, we're super proud to present our first LS6 Chevelle here at Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.